Hey lovelies, are you fasting or thinking about intermittent fasting? Maybe you're struggling with the thought of going without food or feeling hungry, or maybe you're having trouble sticking to intermittent fasting long term. Well, this intermittent fasting hypnosis is made especially for you. I've designed this session to tap into your inner cave woman or caveman to help with all the main and common struggles people have with intermittent fasting, like fear of hunger, feeling hungry, missing the ritual of eating, fasting while others are eating, dealing with people offering you food while you're fasting, social gatherings while fasting, eating healthy during your feeding window, mindful diet, and so much more. And you can do it all while you're sleeping because I've designed it for that too. So it doesn't matter if you're fasting the 16-8 diet, the 24 diet, 5-2 diet, the Eat Stop Eat diet, ETRF warrior diet, the Gains diet. This hypnosis session covers you all. In saying all that, if you want me to make a intermittent fasting session like the ones mentioned before, just mention in the comments below and I may just make yours next. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe to be notified if your session comes up next. This session I made for Corinne, a long-time client of mine. I made it specially for you, so enjoy, lovely. I really love researching intermittent fasting, so much so I even started OMAD diet myself 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm doing okay. And what I did was I put together all the information that I found and I put it together all in one blog post, so you don't have to go searching around the internet to find out everything that you need to know. Now, if you already know a lot, you may like the research that I found, and I put all the research together, including the links, so you can go ahead and read that. So really interesting reading, definitely about ETRF. Now get ready and get yourself into a comfortable spot. And while you're sitting down into that spot, I'll give you the usual housekeeping rules for hypnosis. Settle in because we're going to start in about 10 seconds. While you're getting comfortable, I need to tell you about some housekeeping so you can get the best out of your hypnosis session. I recommend listening to this session for at least 7 days so you can teach your brain new habits and behaviors. Yes, you can listen to it for longer, and you can come back to it anytime you like if you need an extra boost. This is also a sleep hypnosis, so you can listen to it when you get into bed. And if you wear earphones or a headset, I've included a suggestion right at the end for you to take those out and fall back into a deep, relaxing sleep without disturbing that lovely, peaceful feeling that you'll be in. You would like me to make next on this channel? Just leave a comment below and let me know. It doesn't have to be on intermittent fasting. Keep it in mind, this is a weight loss, self-care and health channel, but I may stray a little, so leave a comment below. You never know, I may make yours next. So do like and subscribe because you don't want to miss out when your session comes up. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. Go ahead and get comfortable now. Find that comfortable spot. And here we go. Into this mindful diet, intermittent fasting session. It's starting now. So you can let everything go. And in a moment, we're going to take 4 deep breaths. And with each breath in, I want you to imagine or get a sense of breathing in peace and relaxation. Then we'll hold the breath for a couple of seconds. And as we release that breath out, we're going to release out any cares, any concerns, any worries along with that breath. Nice and slow. So here we go. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for a couple of seconds, and as we release the breath out, we release any cares, any worries, any concerns. That's right. And go ahead, take another slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a couple of seconds, then slowly release the breath
out. Let go of any stress, any worries, any cares. That's right. Release it all out. Go ahead and take another deep, peaceful breath in. Hold it for a couple of seconds, and this time as you release that breath, nice and slow, you may notice how the body sinks down, relaxes down deep into that place where you are resting. And one more breath. Hold it for a couple of seconds, then release that breath slowly and sink down even further, down deeper into that relaxation. And you may start to notice how the body sinks down even further with each and every breath, feeling more relaxed as you go. You can allow that breath to just go back to normal now. That's right. You're doing so well. And now, I want you to imagine something for me. I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling that you're floating on a cloud. A big, fluffy, white cloud. It feels so comfortable, so warm and relaxing. The temperature of the cloud feels perfect for you. And I want you to imagine this cloud floating down like a feather. And with each and every float down, you feel more and more at ease. So you let go a little more, sinking down further, deeper and deeper, confidently into this deep, relaxing hypnosis. Knowing if you had to wake for any safety reasons, you can. And you'll be fully alert because you're in control. And you can feel confident to now sink down even further. Good. Yes. And for the purpose of hypnosis, each and every time you hear the bell, you can come back to this deep, relaxing state or even further. And each and every time that you listen to this hypnosis session, you can find yourself relaxing even deeper. And you can be curious about being curious on just how deeply relaxed that you can go. And as you continue to float down, down on this cloud, down across the beautiful sky, floating down deeper and deeper into that relaxing place, letting go of any cares, any worries, any concerns now. Those arms and those legs are relaxing even further. You may not even feel them anymore. In fact, you can let that body go now. No need to feel that body anymore, that face, that head. And now it's just your spirit. Your soul is floating down along with that cloud. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I say 1, you'll feel so deeply relaxed, more relaxed than you've ever felt before. You didn't realize that you could go this deeply relaxed. And you're curious about it, just how deeply relaxed you're going to feel when we get there. 5, letting go further and further as you imagine yourself sinking deeper and deeper 4. Sinking deeper down into that deep, relaxing place. Any thoughts can drift in and out and release away. 3. Just when you thought you couldn't go any deeper, you feel yourself sinking down further and further. And 2. Everything else drifts away. Let it all go, because you can go there now. And 1. So completely and deeply relaxed right now. That's right, you're doing so well. And for the purpose of hypnosis, each and every time you hear the bell, you can come back to this deep, relaxing state or even further. And each and every time that you listen to this hypnosis session, you can find yourself relaxing even deeper. Now I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling of traveling back in time to your original ancestors, right back to cavemen days, back to our most primal selves, back in those days where intermittent fasting was just a normal way of life. And I want you to imagine the village of primal cavemen and cavewomen going about their day, hunting and gathering. And it looks like they're on the same intermittent diet as you. Isn't that interesting? Watch them as they go about their day, smiling and relaxed, happy, not hungry at all. In fact, they look strong, fit, and slim. Watch or get a sense or feeling of them. Some talking with others, or others quietly, going about their day busy in their own thoughts or daydreaming. And others around them are eating constantly and snacking around them. They just don't seem to bother them at all because they're intermittent fasting, just like you. Planned eating windows just like you have. The same feeding window as you. Isn't that interesting? During fasting, any thoughts of food or eating just seems to disappear outside that feeding window. And sometimes the body remembers the times that you usually eat and becomes hungry around those times. But these people know that those hungry moments quickly pass. It's normal. But the hunger doesn't last. They know that once they're over that little hump, the body goes back to normal. It's just a memory of eating, and you'll find now that all you need to do is make yourself busy. Distract yourselves in those moments. I bet they wish they had bulletproof tea or bulletproof coffee or apple cider vinegar in water to help them, just like we have. But I guess they mainly eat keto or paleo, so they have fat adapted and don't feel hungry. And you can be curious about all that now too. Those primal people, watching them now, just making themselves busy outside of their feeding window. And they don't miss the social part of eating at all. They just go about their day, only eating during that eating window, that one that you set for yourself, just like they have, only eating in that eating zone and feeling really positive and motivated about that. Watch those cavemen and women go about their day and how they feel strong and happy and clear, knowing that they are giving their digestive system all the chance it needs to do its thing. Also knowing that on occasion, they don't have to fast at all, or if they break their fast for any reason, it's okay, because they can just go back to the normal fasting plan whenever they want and continue to clean out any toxins, any waste that needs to leave the body. And as waste and toxins leave the body outside that feeding zone, while they are fasting, they feel great. During the feeding window, these primal people eat so healthily, giving their bodies the best fuel and nutrition. It's just so natural to eat whole foods and things that are naturally found around them on the planet. Nothing processed here, just nice, clean food, and only eating during that feeding window, and eating the right amount of energy and food fuel for the body. As they go about the busyness for the rest of their day or night, whenever that is that you choose to have as your feeding window, you know once that window is closed, you just automatically stop eating. So simple and easy, just like the primal people. I wonder if you can tap into your ancestors now, your primal self. It's in your DNA. It's natural to connect to this part of you. Just tap into your primal eating now. This is all just really natural for you now. And when you go to bed, sometimes that stomach may growl at night, but that feels good because you know it's working well. And you know that the growling's not going to last. Maybe you drink some water and it passes. Your body settles in and gets used to having a feeding zone and an intermittent fasting. That's right. And those stomach growls are just the body doing its job. And you can allow your mind to drift off and sleep deeply and naturally. And those growls will go away. And the next morning, you'll feel stronger and more alert. And you'll be so proud of yourself that you've stuck to your intermittent fasting. And in those moments when your body may remember the rituals of eating, around those times of the day when you used to eat, you know that those memories and those urges and that hunger, it's just not going to last. It only hangs around for a little while. It's just a little reminder. Then after a couple of days, you know that you're going to feel much more stronger and alert and more positive. It's easy, and it's easier as the days go by. Intermittent fasting brings positiveness to your body, health, vitality, more clear, more alert, feeling stronger than ever before, knowing that you are clearing out toxins and giving your body a chance to heal, rejuvenate, and digest, giving it a rest. And this helps. This rest helps your body function even better. It gives it a break, and every day it continues. It becomes easier and easier around those old rituals of eating. The old eating times dissipate, and around those times when the body used to eat, at those meal times. And if any hunger is around those times, if it pops up, you know it only lasts a little time. All you need to do is distract yourself in that moment, and the next thing you know, a few hours have gone by and you've forgotten that you were hungry. And what is hunger? It's just hunger. It doesn't mean anything. And each and every time that you feel hungry, a nice big glass of water always seems to settle that down. And as the days go on, you feel stronger and stronger, and it becomes easier and easier to go about your intermittent fasting. And as the weeks go by, your intermittent fasting is just so much easier and easier. It's just a natural part of life for you now. And you notice that this intermittent fasting hypnosis is helping you, and it's making it easy for you each and every day, helping your body and mind more than you ever would imagine. You've noticed how quickly it's starting to lose weight and feel stronger in the body. You're noticing how clear your mind is, and whatever intermittent fasting that you've chosen to do, you know it's right for you. Just like those primal people, just busy going about their day. And any cravings for carbs and sugar just seem to disappear really quickly. In fact, with every drink of water, those cravings for carbs and sugar just dissipate fast, instantly. The primal people, they seem very happy without an overload of carbs and sugar. They love eating whole foods, and anyone else eating around them outside their feeding zone doesn't bother them at all. And you can see there, some of them are offering them the food, and they're shaking their heads no. They're quite happy to not eat outside that window, because they know how strong the body is when they intermittent fast. And now I want you to allow the images of the primal people, cavemen and cavewomen, drifting away as you relax even further. And now I want you to imagine or get a sense or something else for me. I want you to imagine that you're sitting in a car and you're at the drive-in, and you see a big screen in front of you, and in a moment, up on that big screen is going to be a movie playing, and that movie will be of the future you, of your life in the future after you've been intermittent fasting. We're going to go ahead now in the future in this movie. So in a moment you're going to see numbers on the screen that'll show you 5 down to 1, and when we get to 1, a movie will be playing of your life, the life of you in the future. And as you imagine those numbers up on the screen, just like they are in the movies, flashing up now: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. Now up on that screen in full colour, it's you, and you've been intermittent fasting for all this time now. Look how amazing you look. Look at your skin. Look at your size and shape. Incredible. This looks like it's about 12 months in the future. Wow, you've done it. It's just a way of life for you now. Now you're so happy and full of energy. Life is just so simple now on intermittent fasting. And you're so proud of yourself for sticking to it for so long. You don't even have to worry about sticking to it now. It's just a way of life for you. And it feels so good to have control over your mind and body. And watch yourself as you move through the world with style and grace, enjoying the fruits of your labour, and how strong and healthy you are, and so confident. And you've gone on to do even bigger and better things, knowing that you have the power to do anything that you want in your life. This has really shown you how much that you can control, how powerful your mind is, because you're doing it for you, not anyone else. This is for you. You want to feel healthier and stronger and confident. You don't care what anyone else wants you to look like anymore. It only matters what you want to look like. That's right. Now I want you to make that image even bigger and brighter. And in a moment, when I count from 3 to 1, when I say 1, we're going to jump into that image. That's right. So go ahead. 3, 2, 1. Jump into that image now. You're in that image now, in that body, feeling what it's like. You in the future, connecting with the future you, feeling that body. Run that hand down the side of that body, around that stomach. Feel what it's like to have all that energy, all that knowledge and power. Feeling how amazing you feel, knowing that you can do anything that you put your mind to. It's so powerful. Nothing can stop you now. You feel so healthy, so alive, so energetic, so happy. You're just so grateful you made the decision to make this change. And I want you to make this image even bigger and brighter. More colours, more vibrant. Hear what people are saying, complimenting you on how healthy you look, listening to yourself, complimenting yourself, people asking you how you did it, noticing people, noticing you, noticing yourself, noticing you, seeing that glow from the inside. Your light is shining bright. Now I want you to allow those feelings to get even bigger and brighter and even stronger, feeling more proud, more strong, more excited, more healthy, more confident. Intermittent fasting is even easier for you. It's just a way of life now. Allow those feelings to grow even bigger and spread them out all through your body, right down to the tips of your toes, to the top of your head, down to every system, cell and organ. Let it buzz all around you in a great big circle, that amazing feeling of strength, health, positivity and happiness. That's right. Now I want you to lock that image and all those feelings into your mind and body. Put a lock on it. Lock that image in. Lock it in. Well done. You're doing so great. Now in a moment we're going to let that image fade, and I want you to bring all those wonderful feelings and images back with you. That's right. Bring back all those beautiful images into the body and the mind, and allow them to stay with you now as you come back now to the present day, to you relaxing down deep into this deep sleep hypnosis. And tonight when you go to bed at a time that is right and natural for you, any dreams that you have will be of a learning nature and positive. And when you wake in the morning, you'll awaken knowing something's changed. And knowing that today and every day is the first day of the rest of your life, and every day, in every way, it gets better and better. As you go about your day now, you feel amazing, feeling stronger than ever before, more positive. And intermittent fasting is just so easy for you now, and you can't believe it. You can't believe how easy it is. Every day gets easier and easier, and before you know it, you're just doing it automatically without even thinking. That's right. Just take a moment now to allow all the suggestions offered today in this mindful diet, intermittent fasting hypnosis, weight loss hypnotherapy, sleep hypnotherapy session. And in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I say 5, you can either drift off to a deep, relaxing sleep if that's right for you, or you can wake up and be fully awake, fully alert, and back in the room feeling amazing and ready to go about whatever it is that you planned. The choice is yours. Your unconscious knows what to do. 1, the feeling now comes back up through the body as you bring 2, all those wonderful feelings with you. 3, that image of you in the future is bright and locked into your mind now. 4, feeling the energy return to the body. And this would be the time to remove any headset or any earphones, knowing that you can drift back down into a deep, relaxing sleep if you wanted. Or you can wake up with eyes awake, fully aware, back into the room, or relax back down now, deep down to a sleep, relaxing night's sleep. The choice is yours, and you can make that choice now. 5, wake or sleep, the choice is yours. That's right.